It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Commanders and the Eagles under the lights on Thursday night.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scotch, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard, and we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football, not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as
Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. That's Smith on the slant. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Goddard makes the catch. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This finds Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
That's complete. Here's Brown.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Complete out to the right side. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Hurts throwing again. He's got Smith. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Third down give to Robinson. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain on the play, and that brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. He lofts it deep left. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That pass complete to Goddard. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Hurts setting up to throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Slot man motioned over. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Play fake here, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Commanders working here. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that's a Washington touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Extra point from Blankenship is up and good. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. Motion man left is Brown. First down throwing for Hurts. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up. They are throwing it again. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure, but you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts. And they get this down to the 28. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
This one finds Goddard. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hurts throwing again. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In the early window, lots of good matchups to choose from. We'll highlight the game in Detroit, a big one for the Lions, as they'll square off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The 4 o'clock games have some intrigue as well, especially up in Buffalo, where it'll be the Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Finally, on Monday Night Football, the showdown in the Lone Star State. Texans and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Daniels on first down. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. Daniels now. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Again, Daniels to the air. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Blankenship good on the point after. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Man in motion, headed right. It's a sweep, he pops the pass forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Barkley's got it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. And the start to his NFL career has been Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Motion man sent left. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Eagles will take possession. On 1st down, Hurts. He's finds Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
He's running for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Option play, they give it to Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 34. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Dan Quinn pretty confident that they missed something there. He's going to challenge that call. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Short side option here. He's running left. He's inside the 10. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
It's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down after a short gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Daniels. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Important moment here as they turn to Rodrigo Blankenship. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. First down, a run with Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Commanders will go on offense. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's taken in by Eckler. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Got 46 on his first punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. Punt meets him at the 28. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Throwing now. He's on the move. He takes it himself. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Barkley can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. This is a chip shot from the left hash. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. One final shot here. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.